Greetings, it's... Sports bringing you live coverage of the NBA. This is our Sunday night broadcast. It'll be the Rockets off the tip. Now here's Harden. High post Klingon. Here's Bridges. Oh, big finish! Wow!
Okay, I see you.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I love it. When Klingon starts throwing that weight around, he'll knock you out of position.
Inside. Here's Turner.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
Pass to Bridges. Doubled by Turner. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Here's Curry, scoring over 35 a game. He's someone they depend on for production. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. Seattle needs to get off a shot here. And then Turner with the dunk.
The agility of Turner is huge in these pick and rolls. He's hard to prevent from scoring in these situations.
Pass to Bridges. Oh, stolen by Turner. Curry gets the bucket. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Seattle.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
To the inside. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
And you know, he's no stranger to physical play inside at either end. Turner's as tough as they come.
On target from range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And it's Seattle with the ball. After Houston's three-pointer on the other end. Curry's shot is off.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize. I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Back over to you, Brian.
Thanks a lot, Allie.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And the basket is good.
The better shooter you are, the quicker you become. Curry makes it so hard to guard him in these little moments, he slips past the defense.
Here's Thompson. Seattle pulls it in. The three from Curry. He buries it from three. Curry's got 9.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Harden can't hit.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
3 points. And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Oh, it's stolen by Easton. Here's DiVincenzo. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. That free throw no good from DiVincenzo. Both free throws good from DiVincenzo. Houston trails by 13. Down low. It's stolen by Coulibaly. Pass to Curry. Rejected by Clingan.
Wow, great size and better positioning made that block possible from Clingan. That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Now here's Curry. He's got 12. Pass to Turner. 6 on the shot clock. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. 9 points in the game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Thompson outside. They get it back. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Yeah, and Clingan is a gigantic player. He is so difficult to keep off the glass at times.
And here's Curry. Pass to Turner. He can't hit that time. Stephen Curry getting it done for Seattle. He made a big impact.
25.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what's your take on Seattle so far?
They're off to...
Nice finish. Man, big time right there.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
There's a screen by Turner. To the middle. And he goes in for the dunk.
Whoa, Miles Turner. Put that on his highlight reel.
And there's really no debate, Richard, and hasn't been for some time. Stephen Curry is the greatest shooter the game has ever known.
Yeah, that's breaking news, but let's be honest. He is one of one. He is on the Mount Rushmore of players that have changed the game.
Brown. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And here's Curry for 3. It's hauled in by Houston.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Seattle. They've led by as many as 14. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
Houston trails by 12. Moody on the wing. Oh, Moody deadly from there.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Screen by Easton. Shot is good by Curry. Curry's got 14 points.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Moody from outside. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Here's Curry. Lays it up and banks it in. 16 points for him.
On a night like tonight, Steph Curry is must-watch basketball. He can score from anywhere.
Lets the three fly. Oh, Curry doing what he does best.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
Houston working the ball around. Back to Moody. Lets it go from deep. Seattle leading by 13. Curry looking it over. There's a screen by Turner. To the paint. It's stolen by Lively. And they're on the run. Pass to Moody. Back to Thompson. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner.
Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things, which will happen. He's trying to help his team.
That one drops for him. And Seattle leads by 15.
One of the most unselfish superstars out there, Curry is always looking to make his teammates better.
And in traffic, he uses the reverse to keep the shot blocker at bay.
What an incredible move. Not everyone has that kind of skill.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Outside Moody. Pass to Thompson.
2 minutes remaining.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Ball is turned over. Rockets ball.
Here's Clark. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
Seattle foul.
And there's the call on Tari Eason.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
A minute 58 left in the first half. Kicks it out to Clark. Here's the three. The rebound by Turner. Seattle leading by 15. Outside Curry. With the teardrop. Thompson with some nice D.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
No good on that one. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Pass to Sharp. Outside Moody. And here is Thompson. Kicks it out to Clark. 5 to shoot. Here's Sharp. Houston with another miss.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Achua gets the bucket. Achua's got his first points in this one.
Great teamwork on that drive.
Oh!
Okay, that's just insane.
Strong finish.
That first step is so dangerous with Amen. I mean, he was just gone.
Outside Burks. High post Bataze. Lively on the double. Pass to Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. And the layup is good off the glass.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Outside Sharp. Back to Thompson. Here's Clark. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Seattle out in front, delivering the blowout. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And so Curry will bring it up for Seattle. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Pass to Thompson. Now here's Klingon. 5 on the clock. Here's Brown. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Don't you forget, Harden's won the assist title now. This man can pass that rock.
And here's Turner from the arc. And they get it back. Stolen by Bridges. It's Bridges on the wing. Houston working the ball around. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Thompson. Give him 8. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Pass to Curry. There's a screen by Turner. Here's DiVincenzo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Curry. And Klingon pulls it down.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
On the wing, Brown. Up top, Harden. DiVincenzo with the steal. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
2 minutes into the second half of play now.
Not an ideal start to the second half for them. 0 for 3.
And again, it's Seattle missing. Outside Brown. Deflects the pass. DiVincenzo with the steal.
Rockets foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Curry. 21 points in the game.
Stephen Curry.
Counted from distance. Curry's got 24 points.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his second triple of the half, his 5th overall.
Pass to Klingon. Outside Harden. Thompson outside. Clock at 6. There's a screen. From downtown. The shot by Brown, no good. Dives for it. And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Such a risky pass. Hopefully he thinks twice about attempting that again.
Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Easton. And they're on the break.
Dante.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
On the wing, Thompson. Outside Brown. Looking to win the run. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
Nice find by Thompson. Now, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
Screen by Eason. To the middle. There's the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. And Houston, another 3. Seattle leading by 18. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Commissioner Adam Silver was asked about the wildest ideas thrown around in the league office. He said, quote, one thing that's been discussed is potentially 2 free throws for a foul on a 3-point shot. I don't think we'd do it in the last 2 minutes of the game, but that's something interesting. Back to you.
Not a bad idea. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And again, it's Seattle missing. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense.
Oh, my!
delicious.
Oh, just incredible.
That is a monster finish.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Nails it from beyond the arc. Browns got 11 points in the quarter.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Pass to DiVincenzo. Fires it. Curry, no good. Houston trails by 11. On the wing, Thompson. And here's Klingon. Now Harden. DiVincenzo covering. Back to Klingon. 6 to shoot. Now here's Harden. Houston working the ball around. The three, Bridges. The rebound by Turner. Here's Curry. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Curry's got 29.
He has the fastest shot in the game of basketball. Curry's release is so quick that the D can't afford to lay off him at all.
The three is up. And the three-pointer goes. Curry's got 32 points in the game.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's foul number 2 for him. Fires the three. Houston with another miss.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
And so it's Seattle. In
60.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for Houston. They trail by 16. Back to Thompson. The 3 ball. James Harden, and that's good. Harden's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Curry from deep three-point land. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Dante DiVincenzo.
There is no one better at drawing fouls than James Harden. It can be frustrating for a defender. It's an art that he has mastered. For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Pass to Turner. Here's DiVincenzo. And Klingon pulls it down.
They conceded the points to him, and he couldn't take advantage. That miss might stick with him.
And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high score?
Okay, knockout!
Wow.
They've still got work to do, but it's impressive how they've battled back.
I'm sure they wish they made this run sooner, but they've still got time to come away and steal this one.
Stolen by Thompson. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I can't say this enough. You have to value each possession. He looks like he's trying to force things. He's better when he plays within himself.
Left side Curry. Shoots over Harden. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 34 points.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Whew. He tried to get spicy and totally whipped, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least, about a week.
The putback. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Curry with it. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Doubled by Turner. Bridges outside. Thompson attacking. And counted. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
The 3 from Curry. Gets the 3 to fall. Curry's got 16 in the second half.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
He launches. The triple drop.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
There's a screen by Turner. From downtown.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses. Few guys can be as trusted as Harden when you're in these situations. He knows how to get it done.
Turner.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And he makes the first.
When you think about Turner, one of the best shot blockers in the league, who can also score at all 3 levels.
And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 16-7 run.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Brown fires. He's off from 3.
That is not the shot they needed. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special. And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
The try by DiVincenzo. Down it goes. Houston trails by 11. Outside Brown. Oh, the long ball, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
DiVincenzo can't get the 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Eason rips down the board. Seattle leading by 11. Now DiVincenzo. There's a screen by Turner. Now DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock. Curry. Can't hit it. It's tipped. DiVincenzo with the steal. Cash it in.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Now here's DiVincenzo. So we see Seattle get the win here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take